Get ready, sports fans. We're diving headfirst into a weekend of Premier League drama, where every match is a battle and every point is crucial. Chelsea faces Newcastle in a clash that could define their season, with both teams looking to rebound from midweek European action. This isn't just a game, it's a pivotal moment for Chelsea's domestic aspirations and Newcastle's desire to solidify their position. Then, it's Manchester United versus Aston Villa at Old Trafford. This isn't just about bragging rights, it's a direct fight for those coveted Champions League places. With Aston Villa coming off European travel and Manchester United looking to capitalize on home advantage and rest, this matchup promises tactical battles and high stakes. And the action doesn't stop there. Liverpool welcomes a struggling Tottenham Hotspur to Anfield. With Spurs grappling with a severe injury crisis, especially in defense, this could be a challenging night for them against Liverpool's potent attack. We'll break down how this squad crisis could impact the game. But wait, there's more. We've got the ultimate betting tips for these massive Premier League fixtures, and the legendary Alan Shearer is here to share his expert predictions for Arsenal versus Everton and more. Don't miss out on all the insights. Subscribe now and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Premier League GW30 betting tips. Chelsea vs Newcastle, Man United versus Aston Villa, and Liverpool versus Tottenham predictions. This weekend's Premier League Gameweek 30 is stacked with high-stakes encounters that could shape the season's narrative. Featuring massive clashes like Chelsea hosting Newcastle, Manchester United battling Aston Villa at Old Trafford, and Liverpool welcoming Tottenham to Anfield. These pivotal fixtures offer compelling betting angles, influenced by recent form, the fatigue of European competitions, and crucial lineup decisions. We've analyzed the key matchups to bring you our top bets across sides, totals, and player props, providing insights into how injuries and scheduling could play a significant role. For instance, Chelsea's midweek European excursion and Newcastle's own continental commitments set the stage for a potentially open game, especially considering Newcastle's weaker away record contrasted with both teams' recent tendency for high-scoring affairs. We'll explore whether goals are the safest bet here, highlighting players like Palmer and Pedro as potential anytime scorers. Meanwhile, Manchester United might hold a scheduling advantage over Aston Villa, who have been busy in Europe. This rest could be critical in the late stages of the season as both clubs vie for Champions League qualification. While Villa have shown inconsistent league form, United have been more steady, making this a potentially cagey tactical battle where possession and shot volume might not translate directly into goals. We'll delve into how the game flow could offer the best betting value. Liverpool enters their match against Tottenham as strong favorites, with betting lines heavily favoring the Reds. Tottenham's significant injury and suspension woes, particularly in their defense, create a daunting prospect against Liverpool's formidable attack at Anfield. Their poor recent momentum further compounds their challenges, suggesting a potentially one-sided affair. We'll pinpoint players like Szoboszlai as strong candidates for goal contributions and assess the potential for the total score to rise rapidly if Spurs' makeshift defense falters early. Ultimately, this slate is rich with betting opportunities driven by scheduling quirks and squad availability. Chelsea versus Newcastle points towards an open game with goals. Manchester United versus Aston Villa might be a more tactical, lower-scoring affair, and Liverpool versus Tottenham appears to be the biggest mismatch due to Spurs' defensive frailties. Staying updated on confirmed lineups will be paramount, especially for teams involved in midweek European action. Don't go anywhere. We've got more crucial Premier League insights and predictions coming your way, including a deep dive into Chelsea's critical clash with Newcastle. Chelsea versus Newcastle United Premier League. Preview team news, how to watch. The air at Stamford Bridge is thick with the weight of recent results, particularly after a midweek European collapse against Paris Saint-Germain that saw Chelsea squander a decent performance with costly mistakes. This wasn't just a loss. It was a dramatic implosion that could define the rest of their season, leaving them in a precarious position in the league table, clinging to fifth place by goal difference. With out-of-form Aston Villa and a resurgent Manchester United hot on their heels, every point in this crucial fixture against Newcastle United is essential to secure Champions League football next season. The stakes couldn't be higher as they prepare to host Newcastle, a team also looking to rebound from their own European commitments and a dip in domestic form. Manager Eddie Howe faces the challenge of keeping his Newcastle squad focused on the Premier League task despite their own European ambitions. Newcastle United is dealing with significant long-term injuries, including Bruno Guimaraes, Fabian Schär, and Emil Kraft, while young Lewis Miley is also sidelined. Despite these absences, they still possess dangerous threats like Anthony Gordon, their leading scorer, and Harvey Barnes. Chelsea, on the other hand, welcomes back Jamie G. Upatuntu, Yunus Gittins, but faces continued absences for Estervo and the suspended Pedro Neto. A major talking point has been the goalkeeping situation, with Liam Rosnier's selection of Philip Jurgensen over Robert Sanchez against PSG, a decision that proved costly due to a late mistake by Jurgensen. Despite the pressure and public scrutiny, Rosnier maintains trust in both his goalkeepers, emphasizing accountability and team chemistry as they look to channel frustration into positive performance. Historically, Chelsea has a dominant home record against Newcastle, losing only once in their last 30 home encounters. This weekend's match is more than just 3 points. It's about resilience, response, and reinforcing their position in the top tier of English football. Stay with us. We're uncovering transfer sagas and player movements that could shake up the league, including a look at a Newcastle striker linked with a move away. Bayern Munich news. Newcastle United's Nick Woltemade not thinking of FC Bayern at the moment. Recent speculation linking Newcastle United's Nick Woltemade with a move to Bayern Munich appears to be largely unfounded, with reports suggesting no concrete price tag has been set, and Newcastle has no intention of selling the striker. Woltemade himself is reportedly focused on proving his worth at Newcastle and earning more minutes to bolster his chances of representing Germany in the World Cup, rather than seeking an immediate transfer. While a future move to a higher-profile Premier League club or a return to the Bundesliga is a possibility, Woltemade's immediate priority is establishing himself in the northeast of England. This stance suggests that any transfer rumors involving Bayern Munich are premature, especially given his current profile and age, making him an unlikely candidate to back up Harry Kane at this stage. In other transfer news, Manchester United is reportedly aiming to generate significant revenue through player sales this summer, expecting up to €80 million from permanent deals for Rasmus Højlund and Marcus Rashford. Meanwhile, Bayern Munich has denied any interest in signing Napoli's Victor Osimhen, despite rumors linking them to the striker, as they are focused on extending Harry Kane's contract. The club feels leveraged in these rumors, with no current plans to pursue Osimhen as a successor. Additionally, Borussia Dortmund is looking to offload fullback Julian Ryerson for €30 million, attracting interest from Barcelona, Newcastle United, and Manchester United. Rumored Bayern target Luka Vuskovic is also drawing attention from Barcelona, who have held initial talks with the young centre-back. Finally, Niklas Süle and Sally Erskine are set to depart Borussia Dortmund at the end of the season by mutual agreement. In a significant development, Napoli is expected to trigger the €44 million buy option for Rasmus Højlund, securing his services permanently from Manchester United. But what do the football legends think? We're bringing you predictions from Alan Shearer himself for this weekend's massive Premier League matchups. Alan Shearer's Premier League predictions, including Arsenal versus Everton. Football icon Alan Shearer has weighed in with his expert predictions for another thrilling weekend of Premier League action, offering insights into crucial fixtures that will impact the title race and the battle for Champions League qualification. Shearer anticipates Arsenal could extend their lead at the top by the time Manchester City plays. He predicts an Arsenal win against Everton, acknowledging Everton's strong away form, but ultimately favoring the Gunners. For Manchester City, fresh off a significant defeat in Madrid, Shearer expects them to overcome West Ham, despite West Ham's improved performances under Nuno Espirito Santo. He believes City's depth of talent will see them through. The race for European spots is equally intense. Shearer predicts Chelsea will face a tough challenge against Newcastle United, though he doesn't offer a specific prediction for this particular match in the provided text. He anticipates Manchester United will secure a home win against Aston Villa, citing United's advantage of a full week's rest compared to Villa's European commitments. In another key fixture, Shearer forecasts a Liverpool home win against Tottenham Hotspur, expressing a complete lack of confidence in Spurs, especially given their precarious league position and Liverpool's formidable home record. Looking at other matches, Shearer predicts a draw between Leeds United and Crystal Palace, and a Fulham away win against Nottingham Forest. He also foresees a Brentford home win against Wolves. The commentary highlights the significant pressure on Tottenham, who start the weekend just 1 point above the relegation zone, with the potential to be pulled into the bottom three if results go against them. Shearer's predictions underscore the high stakes across the league, from the title run-in to the desperate fight for survival. That's all the Premier League action and predictions you need for now, but stick around for our rapid-fire recap of all today's top stories. What a weekend of football we've got lined up. We've broken down the massive Premier League clashes, from Chelsea versus Newcastle to Man United versus Aston Villa and Liverpool versus Tottenham, with betting tips and expert predictions from Alan Shearer. We've also looked at transfer whispers involving Nick Woltemade and Manchester United's potential sales, plus news from Bayern Munich. Don't miss a moment of the action. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let us know your predictions in the comments below. Follow us on all social media platforms for even more football news and analysis.